What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Xander Wolf Gaming production. I'm your host, Xander of the Wolves. I am the hostess with the mostest. I've got energy for days. All right, we're going right into this. We got some more Tiny Tina Wonderlands news. It's brought to you by IGN. Thank you very much, guys, because you guys hit the first news all the time, and I'm just reading what they write up. But anyways, let's get right into this. So we have a character spotlight. Woo! I got a lot of energy right now. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, as you already seen in our first hands-on preview, is a mashup of Borderlands' unique shooter-looter settings in the world of fantasy as filtered through the mind of a 13-year-old explosives expert. Taking meta to the next level, we return to the bunkers and badassery of Tiny Tina's assault on Dragon's Keep for an entirely new adventure through the cracked lens of fantasy as it exists in Tiny Tina's mind. With the world of Borderlands existing under a fantasy veneer, we're introduced to characters we've never seen before, both real and imagined, not imaginated. I've read that wrong 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, you've missed all the other times I messed that up. But anyways, we're going to keep going. Including one of the most important NPCs in Wonderlands, Izzy, owner and tavern keeper of Izzy's Fizzies, the strictly non-alcoholic soda bar. Izzy's is a warm and inviting personality, punctuated by her soft quasi-Minnesotan accent. This is meant to invoke friendliness, but also serve as an in-game gag. According to senior writer Sam Wrinkle, Tina is just running out of accents for the non-playable characters in her B&B campaign. And this, right here, is Izzy. She looks like a lovely woman, and as being from Minnesota myself, I can purely understand and connect with that accent. Not that I believe that most of their fans are from Minnesota, but we've got nothing else to do back up there. Let me tell you, it gets cold this time of year. Well, it gets cold every time of year, but we'll leave that aside. That's a Brrzerker joke. The Gearbox team is tasked with an interesting approach to creating the world of Wonderlands, as everything you see and do within the game conforms to the rules and personality of Tiny Tina. In other words, everything you see is the creation of a team of people tasked with creating a world as it would be created inside the mind of an established and extremely well-known character. Because of these rules governing the rules, the tavern setting was chosen specifically because of its TTRPG trope. Anyone who's played D&D knows all too well how many adventures begin in the noisy, smoky confines of the tavern at the crossroads. Adventures often end there, as Fantasy Tavern is often where adventurers return to divvy up the spoils of their conquest. Izzy's Fizzies is such a location, conforming to the rules of Tiny Tina's own imagination, as well as providing a familiar central location for returning to Borderlands. It's basically Sanctuary. Duh. That's the quote right there. That's what I'm thinking right there. It's basically Sanctuary, Wrinkler said, referencing the central hubs of Borderlands 2 and 3, similar to your room on board Borderlands 3 Sanctuary. Things inside the chamber grow and change as you progress through Tiny Tina. Perhaps the most noticeable of these changes come in the form of prose recited by a poet who apparently has some sort of residency program in place with Izzy. As you find hidden poems within the campaign, the poet recites them upon your return to the tavern, growing his repertoire with each newly acquired page of prose. While I didn't get a chance to hear any of these poetries, it's Borderlands, so it's pretty safe bet that it'll be ridiculous or over the top, or even more likely to a combination of the two. Some great pictures we got going on. We get to see some more of the area itself. There's the Dragon Lord there. Some skeletons, some really good pictures going around. The game just looks beautiful, and I'm really excited to see how it's all going to play out. This is what's the not the overworld, but the tabletop campaign looks like. And I want to see how that's going to work out. Some more in-game actions. Sure, that's a sideways picture or upside right side picture, but anyways, ooh, good picture of the Brrzerker and the Stabbomancer and Tina and Blood Stallion. Okay, done going through that. In addition to soothing sonnets, Izzy's Fizzies takes care of other in-game activities like Quick Change Station, as well as offering side quests for you to undertake. There are 3 levels of quests in Tiny Tina's Wonderland: plot quests, major quests, and side quests. The plot quests are, well, pretty obvious. They advance the plot. Major quests are substantial, but exist outside of the plot line, and side quests are side quests. Triggered when you find wanted posters within the world of Wonderlands. In addition to quests, there's an ancient obelisk in the tavern. Because why not? This is Gearbox's creative teams filtering its ideas through the brain of a fictional 13-year-old chaotic ballistics expert. So within that framework, an ancient obelisk inside of a strictly non-alcoholic tavern is par for the course. The obelisk unlocks challenges for you to undertake, strictly outside of the quest structure. Endgame stuff. That's what that sounds like to me. Wrinkler said one of the objectives the creative team put forth when designing Tiny Tina's Wonderland was to give players a sense of ownership of the adventure, a feeling of expression and connection, much as you might feel while playing a real tabletop campaign. This guiding principle manifests in Izzy's tavern. As you progress the game, the tavern changes. For example, when you best a fearsome beast, you might find its head mounted on the wall. There are also banners to create and customize. Each player's version of Izzy's Fizzies will be different, so when you party up with some friends, you can bring them into the tavern and flex on them. Wrinkler said by the end of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, the tavern will be totally different from the start. I asked if, beyond the customizations, the tavern changes at all during the course of the game, and got a very intriguing non-answer from Wrinkler, as well as laughter from senior producer Kayla Belmore and creative director Matt Cox. No, he said with a smile, but there are changes to the other parts of the game. What those changes are remain to be seen, but I'm sure the broader Borderlands community will have them all tracked and recorded within the first day of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands release on March 25th. That is absolutely correct. Hold on, what's this person's name? IGN person, written by Seth Macy. All right, Seth Macy, since you keep writing all the good stuff, you are absolutely correct. By the first day, we are going to have everything written down because we got 15 million of us probably playing this game. I don't even know how many copies are sold right now or pre-ordered, let's be honest. I know I've got one, and I know if you're watching this, you probably either have it or you're thinking about it. I'm saying do it. Let's go. Let's experience this adventure together. Anyways, by the first day that we're all going to be playing this, we're going to just find everything. There's going to be clips all over the place. People are going to be like, yeah, let's go. I'm excited. I don't even know what class I'm going to start with first. I can't tell what I'm going to, I just want to play this game. I want this game in my hands today, and I want to play it all for you. But for now, that is the article. I am excited to see this. The tavern sounds like it's going to be very lively. I'm going to enjoy my in-between mission settings there when I'm not looking at the tabletop view, I guess. And the game itself, like as we're going through the pictures, everything looks really well sculpted, incredibly themed, and the fact that they're doing this through the mind of Tina. That you gotta think the layers that they gotta put into this. You have to put yourself into a 13-year-old explosive exorcist brain, and then go, what would I do for a D&D campaign? And then this is it, and it looks spectacular right now. So I can't wait to see more, and I can't wait to play this game. Absolutely, hands down, gonna get Game of the Year. Fight me on that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for today. I am excited to bring you this news, and I'm gonna be bringing you some more news soon. I'll be putting out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and maybe Friday. That's what I want to do, or as often as this news is coming out, because I want you guys to know about this as soon as I'm knowing about this, right? Otherwise, I'll be streaming on Facebook every Wednesday and Friday. Come follow me. It's Xander Wolf Gaming, big X over there. Or if you're on Twitter, it's Xander Wolf Gaming. It's capital G-A-M-I-1, because Twitter hates me. And come say hi. Come tell me what you think about this. Well, let's open this discussion, right? What do you want to see from Tiny Tina? What do you want to do inside of the Wonderlands? What do you want to explode first? Because Torg is in this game, and you know it's going to be explosions! Explosions! I've got way too much energy for this. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by for my TED Talk. I'll see you again real fucking soon. And until the next time, bye.